Hi YouTube, Crazy Gamer here, and today I'll be bringing you another FIFA 15 Ultimate Team video. This time it's defending tips video for you guys, as requested by a lot of the community. As FIFA 15 is a bit harder to defend in, I have got some tips for you guys. And it's a series of tips, a series of methods that you can use to get better at defending. Now the first one we have got is to prevent the cut inside. Now the cut inside is one of the main uses of attacking in FIFA 15. Players with less than 4-star weak foot will look to get back on their strong foot, so it's knowing what players you're coming up against and what their weak foot is like. If they've got a really bad weak foot, usually players will try to get back on their strong foot to get a shot. I mean, this example is a great one. I mean, Lacazette has a chance to hit it with his left, but I know my opponent's going to try and get back on his right foot. And so I cover the inside line and can easily make the tackle. Now, it's a great way of doing it. And again, we have got one there, just covering the inside line and making sure my opponent cannot get past using this tactic. It's a great way of defending and making sure your opponent does not get a shot away. Now, my second tip for you guys is the interception tip. Now, I'm just showing you the more cut inside clips here, but it is the interception tip. What you will want to do for this interception tip is, instead of running towards your opponent that has the ball, you want to get yourself in line with the player he wants to pass to. So try and make a beeline for the gap in between that player so you can easily intercept the ball and gain possession back. This tactic is an easy one to do if you know how. If you are patient on the ball and don't rush towards your opponent, that is when you will concede a lot of goals. When you commit your players instead of simply trying to intercept the ball, it's easy to do. It means you get the ball straight away and you can pass it off quickly and effectively. And you can apply this all throughout the pitch to make sure either you can get goals from this by intercepting in the correct area, or you can make other chances. Now my third tip is the kickoff tip. For you guys that are struggling and conceding every kickoff, what you want to do is take one of your CDMs. If you only have one, just take that CDM and run him towards the side of the pitch that your opponent is going to. Once you get that side, your opponent either has to keep going and you can make an easy tackle on him, or he has to stop and relinquish possession or go backwards. Now, another tip that I've got for you guys is the push and pull technique. If you're in the box, you need to be very, very careful when using this technique, because it can result in a lot of penalties being given. But if used correctly, it is an overpowered way of defending. I mean, look at this one. Mangala just takes one pull of Remy and he has the ball back already. It's a great way of doing it. If your defenders have got good strength coming up against players with not so good strength, you can use it to get back goal side of the player, win back possession of the ball, or just simply make your opponent stop in his tracks. Now, by doing this, you can win the ball back easily and fairly, although you've probably got a maximum of 3 times in a row before you get penalised, but it depends on the strength of the player, obviously. So make sure you are watching out for that. And there's an example of an interception high up the pitch. You get a goal from it, and it's just a great way of getting goals as well as defending. Now, my final tip for you in this video, guys, is timing. If you are going to make a sliding tackle or a normal standing tackle, make sure you know you can get the ball. If you know you can get the ball, wait. If you can't get the ball, don't dive in. If as soon as you see your opponent take a heavy touch that you think you can get in on the ball, if you know where your opponent's going to go, don't hesitate to use that circle or square button, or on the Xbox, X or B, I believe. But if you have any doubt, don't use these buttons, as it will possibly lead to a goal being scored against you. But you can use the slide tackle or stand tackle to your advantage, and it's a great way of winning the ball back without giving away fouls if you time the slide tackle or standing tackle perfectly. Now, I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. We are coming towards the end of it, so if you have, leave a like and subscribe for more FIFA 15 content, and I'll see you on my next video, guys.